where there's an encryption above the entrance to hell, and it says, "Abandon hope, all ye who enter." And I think that should be an encryption above every vagina, and it says, "Abandon hope, all ye who exit." So just have no hope for life. You're gonna save yourself a lot of suffering. Greetings from Pop Creek, Texas. Greetings, greetings from Pop Creek, Texas. I'm here for a month to do contemplation work at Cheng, working with Brendan Lee and Peter Ralston. And I got an email from my friend who I met here last year on a series of workshops, and he says, "Hi Nick, I only have a minute, but saw your email and wanted to at least send an initial response. It's great to hear from you, and I'm pleased that you're back at Cheng. I'd genuinely love to hear as much as you would like to share regarding the ENB workshop. ENB is Experience the Nature of Being. The work I've done with Peter and Cheng has a truly amazing quality of continuing to produce further and deeper insights throughout life, where some circumstance will occur and pow! I get something Peter was communicating years prior with fresh vigor and understanding. The opportunity we have to work with someone like Peter is a very, very rare blessing. True. I'm envious about your Europe trip. I'm envious about your Europe plus trip, and would like to hear about some highlights you experienced. Your prior girlfriend calling off the relationship certainly was not one of them. True. And I emphasize with various flavors of pain this produces. I hope you're feeling a bit better now that some time has passed. I have been. You should have seen me before I come into Texas. I was still a bit of a mess, but a week and a half passed, and after doing the ENB along with the TEL, the Transforming Your Experience of Life workshop, yeah, I'm feeling much better. More on that later. I had Europe vlogs on my channel, and then I put them on unlisted because I didn't want to do like a breaking continuity, because after the breakup I felt like my creativity just like like the flame just got suppressed and diminished. So I may edit the videos again, the vlogs again, and put them back up on my channel if I feel like it. I'm leaning more towards a yes, because I do want to wrap a nice bow on it and then, like, you know, finish off the vlog. I'll edit those when I feel ready and detached enough to go for that. So to talk about the workshops here, it's hard to explain what the ENB is about, but I can explain what the TEL is about. The ENB is, my God, the ENB is very similar to Peter's first book, The Book of Not Knowing, where we dive into how much of our reality is very conceptual, and then try to experience or grasp what's actually real. Not all this like conceptual layers and judgments that I put upon you or other people or reality or everything. So yeah, attempting to grasp what's real. That's the way I can explain it, and it's a good foundational workshop. I recommend it. Any insights from it? No. I forget. They're probably in here somewhere, but I got no words for it. There's definitely a change in my experience, because before coming to Texas, I was worried, I was anxious, I was like constantly spiraling in my own head, and I was holding on to so much hope. Oh, I hope we get back together. And the fun thing about hope is, on the flip side of hope is fear, and both produce a lot of pain. So after working for, it took a week and a half of being here at Cheng to really get over it. And I was, my goal was to throw myself naked, bare, vulnerable to Peter and Brendan, metaphorically, and just tell them, like, hey, this is what's going on. This is how I'm experiencing pain. I want out. And they helped me out very much. Gave me some good pointers, but yeah, kind of like answers, but they pointed me to the right direction to get it myself and free myself, because when it comes to this type of work, And this is what I really appreciate at Cheng is they don't just hand you a plate full of answers and beliefs and like, oh yeah, okay, you know what, Nick, it's okay. You're actually one with God. You're actually complete as you are. They do say that though, the completeness as you are. But to get it yourself is another thing. It's okay, Nick. You are your infinite love. You're okay as you are. It's fine. Just realize this oneness with God. No, no. They tell you to look into the matter for yourself, look into my own experience, and my experience at the time, and a little bit today, was a lot of suffering. Like, oh my God, hope, suffering. I need this, I need that to be happy. And looking into that and diving deeper into that made me think that I needed like some kind of special breakthrough, some kind of special insight. Like, oh, as I keep digging into my fears and my insecurities, and how sad I am. And you know what, the source of all this stuff is, okay, I actually need others to complete me. You know, others are for me to be happy. And what's under that? I need the breakthrough. I need the insight to solve this problem, to solve this unhealthy way of being. The breakthrough came when I was cooking pasta, and I was pondering like, what is this breakthrough that I need to get through all of this? And then I questioned, why do I need a breakthrough? Why do I need an insight to drop all this, these ouchy thoughts? And so I dropped the need for a breakthrough, and then I had a breakthrough. And I just realized, like, oh, I don't actually need a special, like, aha, or I don't need a special, oh, this is the core wound. This is the source of my pain. I just needed to drop the thinking of that I needed a breakthrough. It's like seeking something external, like, oh, I need a special sauce to fix me. No, because the special sauce was in me the whole time. I could just drop the ouchy thoughts, and that's what unlocked it. I didn't need a breakthrough, essentially. I didn't need that special, like, the special spiritual achievement. Once I saw that blockage, that I was creating that blockage for myself, I let go of a metric fuck ton of pain I was causing myself, and that was a turning point in in getting over myself and getting over the breakup. So that was really nice. That's kind of crazy how just looking into it and staying with the same problem for, in this case, you could say it was like 2.5 months since the breakup, but of like concentrated work, maybe like 3 to 4 weeks, and that did it. And just staying with that problem of wanting to get over it unlocked it. And yeah, thanks Cheng. Thanks me for for being willing to do this type of hard work. So yeah, hope that story made sense. Isn't that kind of crazy how the mind works? How I was doing that I was fucking myself up. I was causing myself pain, wanting to have like a special breakthrough, or holding on to hope that I hope this works out, and worrying so much about the future. But the future doesn't exist. Really, it doesn't exist. It's always right now. Whatever happened, yeah, it's always now. That's the third week of the workshop, is the transcending life and death, which is still something I'm sitting with. So I don't want to talk about it too much, because it feels really premature to talk about all these like insights or stuff when I haven't even like fully simmered in it. You know, one thing from the TLD that's I don't know if it's an insight, but definitely a seeing of how much my thinking and my life is revolved around me. How much of my thoughts is self-referential. How much of what I do is self-referential and self-absorbed and just self-obsessed. So yeah, I mean, even the nature of this video, the whole video is just me. Look at me. I'm doing the work. I'm the one shedding the skin. I'm doing blah blah blah. I'm evolving. I'm transforming. Me. So yeah, it's a lot of the TLD was getting over myself. That's a key thing, is just get over yourself on like fucking deep layers. Not taking myself so seriously, and yeah, work in progress. And after enlightenment, the laundry. They have this analogy of stop putting your hand in boiling water. It's like having a pot that's super hot, so it's already fucking painful, and then there's a diamond or something yummy, a goodie at the bottom, and I just keep putting my hand in it, saying like, no, I need to do this. There's a goodie there. I need to keep doing this. And if you try to stop me, I'm like, no. I can't drop the ouchy thoughts. I can't stop putting my hand in boiling water because I need this. It's good for me. This is what I need. Until I actually realized I was doing it myself. And then I could just stop it. That's so weird how the whole time I thought it was something I needed so badly. And then I could just stop. So yeah, a lot of freedom there. Another really important insight / breakthrough, transformation of my life is with this concept / principle of is together outside. And I added one more thing. It's called unbroken. What is together outside is, so there's seeing people as is. So just looking at a person and not seeing your judgments about them, your past history, your beef with them, or your wants and needs from them, and just seeing a person as they are. So you see something, specifically a person, and all the mind stuff that comes up when you see them, and just throw that out the window, just strip it away. Together, as in we're all in this together, you know, we're on the same boat of life, we're on the same lifeboat. So yes, you're seeing us as all, you know, in the same silly human circumstance. And outside is taking that your inner self and just pushing it outside, just not living in my head, not living in my, what they call a private inner world. How do I describe this to people who don't know like the private inner world? Like right now I'm thinking, where the thoughts are happening, you know. So for me, it's somewhere in this space, somewhere in here, where the judgments happen, or if you see a beautiful person, where the ruminations and the wants and desires and whatever thoughts happen, that place. So you just push that out, and you live outside of that. Something similar is like living from your body. So just identifying strictly with the outside of your body. Maybe there's internal stuff happening, but just the outside sensations. So just being like taking your place in the world, being outside, not contracted within yourself, but taking your place in the world, taking your place wherever you are in the world. And finally, unbroken, which was the game changer for me. It's kind of related to like dropping all the putting my hand in boiling water and dropping the ouchy thoughts. It was realizing that I'm not broken in the first place. So any sense of, I mean, just tune in right now to just you watching this or listening or wherever you are. Is there a feeling within you where you feel, you know, unfulfilled, broken, incomplete, lacking, not worthy, imperfect, flawed, that like, oh, if that's something, money, career, purpose, husband, wife, whatever, it will complete you. It will make you fulfilled. It will make you whole. That once I get that thing, or once this thing in my life changes, and once that happens, then I'm done. I can rest easy, good to go. I'll be complete, whole. Unbroken is dropping that entirely. That whole realm of thinking that something outside of you will fix you, just dropping that entirely. Just don't do that, and adopt. Maybe I don't know if adopt is the right word. No, it's actually not even adopting. It's just dropping that view. Because if you believe yourself to be broken, then in my experience, you'll find things, make goals, and strive to fill that void. But dropping that, there's nothing to fill. There's no There's no incompleteness. So that's why I like to use the word unbroken. It sounds like, yeah, that's why I like to use the word unbroken, because you unbreak yourself, and when, yeah, then then you're good to go. There's nothing out there that will fulfill me. Now, what I'm saying right now doesn't mean like, oh, Nick's unbroken forever, Nick's a complete person forever. Uh, Existentially, that's true, but in my experience right now, uh, there's moments in my day where I have to keep remaining with this. The is together outside unbroken has to be maintained with, because I will fall back, and I have fallen back into my old habits of being in competition with other people, uh, judging others, and not being complete, and feeling like the outside will fulfill me. So, yeah, those things is together outside unbroken take training, and that is really easy to do it here in Texas. I mean, look at this place. There's nothing going on here. But when I fly back to Montreal on May 3rd, I'm gonna go do a photo shoot for a like 800 person ecstatic dance, then go back home where where I still live with my ex, and I'm just like right back into the hellfire of real life. Yeah, I view it as a gym, as a training ground. So right here is like the training ground, hyperbolic time chamber, and then I exit here, and then I'm back in hell. But as the great, who said the quote? Was that I forget. But the quote is, if you're in hell, keep walking or keep going. So just go. Another quote I like about hell, I think it's in Dante's Inferno, where there's an inscription above the entrance to hell, and it says, "Abandon hope, all ye who enter." And I think that should be an inscription above every vagina, and it says, "Abandon hope, all ye who exit." So just have no hope for life. You're gonna save yourself a lot of suffering. So yeah, it's really easy to do this is together outside unbroken here in Texas, but the real training is doing that consistently when I'm back home, and I will need to do that consistently when I'm back home, or I'm just gonna go back into hurt land and have a bad time. And from there, yeah, returning home, live a more powerful and effective life from a place of unbrokenness, from a place where I can take my place in the world, and from a more honest and powerful place. I speak with uncertainty because it's really new to me. Like it's like I'm shedding the skin off me, but it's like a painful shed, you know, like just retiring from the military, losing my job, and and losing two wonderful relationships. So, yeah, a painful peeling away of an immature and survival oriented part of me. Parts, if not like all of me, the me I've known for 29 years. He did his best. He got me this far, and now it's time for me to take over. So Matt, thank you again for your email. To continue, he says, I'll send another email later today or tomorrow and address your questions and continue our conversation. Still waiting on that, Matt. I learned from one of your videos that you like photography, so I attached several shots of my own, which I'll show here. Feel free to share some of your own work. Will do. Again, I'm really pleased to hear from you and value our friendship and communications. Love and well-being, Matt. Love back to you, Matt. Thank you so much for writing to me, and I value our friendship and communications as well. Us from the Cheng world talk a certain way. We use very strange language, you know, experience, communication, grasp, distinction, blah, 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 blah. But you just gotta come to a workshop and find out. They're powerful shit. If you guys have any questions about my time here or my ramblings, just comment or message on Instagram or email me. I don't have my email on there, so don't email me. But yeah, comment, Instagram, whatever, and I'll get back to you. I'm happy to write with you and establish friendship and communications with thou. In any case, bye.